Hi guys, it's Amanda from theintuitivewife.com, and I wanted to make a video today to talk to you a little bit about automatic writing. Now, automatic writing is also called psychography or spirit writing, and it's considered to be a form of channeling because you are technically channeling or communicating with a higher power, such as your angels, your spirit guides, the universe, your ancestors, and you do that all through form of writing. And some people say this is the easiest form of channeling to develop. Now, when most people think of automatic writing, they automatically assume a pen and paper. In my opinion, that's more fun, but it's not the only way that you can complete automatic writing or spirit writing. You can also do it on your laptop or on your phone. I myself had done automatic writing in my journal, on my laptop, on the notepad function in my phone. That's actually where a lot of my blog posts or even Facebook and Instagram posts have come from, was from the spirit writing while I'm quickly typing away with my thumbs. If you are doing automatic writing, I don't notice it as much when I'm typing. I mean, a little bit, I guess, but it's way more obvious for me when I'm writing pen to paper to realize when automatic writing is kicking in or when I'm channeling with my guides or angels. And I notice that by almost like a surge of energy that goes through your arm. You may also have the sudden need to change your position or your posture. You might get a little heavy in the eyes, or you will most likely notice a change in your handwriting that may completely freak you out your very first time channeling if it is not what you're expecting or don't even realize that you are channeling. All of a sudden, your body feels like this, and your writing has changed, and you're like, "Is happening?" So don't be alarmed. I learned it's totally normal for this to happen. um, the purpose of automatic writing is to get more clarity or guidance on something from your angels or guides or universe, whoever it is that you want to talk to, really. Now, the purpose of automatic writing is to get answers and guidance from your angels or guides or whoever you want to talk to. And the guidance can be really related to anything that you're looking for, any constructive questions that you have. So when I say constructive questions, I don't mean what are this week's winning lottery numbers. You probably would want to rephrase that question, because they're not going to waste their time answering that, into helping you understand why or how to change your lack of abundance or how to increase wealth in your home. Something along those lines. Since spirit writing is literally a conversation with you and your guides, but by pen and paper instead of a physical conversation, it's important to trust the messages that come through and not let your ego get in the way, which can be very difficult, especially in the beginning. If you need to ask for more clarity or don't really understand the answer, it's absolutely okay to ask for that. But don't question everything that's coming through. Don't judge whatever's coming through. If you're starting to realize that your ego is starting to take a driver's seat, then just close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and reground and recenter yourself, and then go back to your spirit writing. Now, since this is a form of channeling, it's important for you to protect your energy. Some people find it helpful to surround themselves in a white light before they start. You may also want to ground and center yourself, plant your feet firmly on the ground, and pay attention to your posture and your energy flow. If you start to feel uncomfortable during or even slightly before your automatic writing starts, you can absolutely ask your angels and spirit guides to help ensure that anyone who does come through means you no harm. You have to remember that this technically is channeling, and just because you're assuming your angels and spirit guides are going to come through doesn't mean that's necessarily who is going to come through. So you do need to protect yourself and your energy just as if you were channeling in any other way. Another reason you could be feeling I guess like a low vibration is because you are yourself in a low vibration, and it can be difficult when you're feeling this low to reach your angels and guides that are at a much higher vibration. So don't be discouraged if you're trying to channel or spirit writing and it's just not really working out in the beginning. it can take a lot of energy for you to raise your vibration and meet them halfway, just so to speak. One thing that I like doing if I'm feeling low vibration and I know that I need to connect to my angels and guides is pulling some cards, or even just doing some light tapping, some EFT tapping on YouTube, just grabbing any video. I tend to like Margaret Lynch, but whoever you feel drawn to is completely fine. You'll find that it will help raise your vibration and you can get back to your spirit writing. So if you're ready to get started, then these are the steps I suggest you follow before you start your automatic writing. The first thing is to have a clear space. You can also check out my previous video of having a sacred space to give you some ideas of how to do that, but you can't channel if you are constantly distracted. You can't even write anything good, whether you're channeling or not, if you're constantly distracted. So it's important to actually get into a quiet space. Now, that could be anything from lighting a candle in your living room to going outside and sitting under a tree in the park. Whatever feels like a safe, quiet space for you is completely fine. Some people find meditation music in the background or classical music to be helpful and help them kind of get into the zone a little bit. Like I had said earlier, you can take some deep breaths and ground yourself. You can do this in the beginning. You can do this for as many times as you need to throughout your writing. There are no rules, there's no limit to how often you can do this, but if you feel yourself starting to get a little spacey or your vibration is changing a little bit, totally just put your pen down and take a break and then get back into it. And another way to get started with your spirit writing is to actually ask your angels and guides to come forward and help you with your spirit writing. When I first started journaling, I would literally have to journal pages and pages and pages, like a good 5 or 6 pages, before I would feel the shift and start the channeling. Now I realize I don't have to wait that long. I can literally just open my pen and paper and ask my angels and guides to come forward and help me with this situation or this question. Now, keep in mind that they probably are not going to be able to drop everything with a snap of your finger, so you might want to just ask them to come forward and help you and then start writing about something else, and eventually you'll start to feel the transition of them coming into your space. I don't know how to explain that at all. But don't just sit there and wait for them. Continue your journaling, write about anything that you want, and eventually you will start to feel the shift and you'll be able to start your channeling.